Honorable Men Discord, Batman and Robin are alive and they are real. That's Denzel Washington and Spike Lee. Let's talk about it.
How you see yourself is how you perceived. I see a man strong, gifted, head strapping, never down on his knees, begging. Gotta make a way, even in my darkest hour. Say the odds against me was new. I would never cower.
As always, welcome back to another episode. If you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the notification button. Tell a friend to tell a friend, tell a coworker, tell a colleague, a work bestie, family members. Let them know Honorable Men Discord drops episodes daily at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. Let's talk about it in the comments. So let's get straight to it. This is just a different type of episode. Nothing negative. This is all about good vibes. By the way, happy Thursday. This is all about good vibes. Now, if I haven't mentioned already on other episodes, I am a huge Denzel Washington fan. All right. I'm also a fan of many others, but right now we're talking Denzel Washington, but we're also talking Spike Lee. I'm a Spike Lee fan also. I'm from the era of Do the Right Thing, okay? And that was a powerful movie back in the days by Spike Lee, Do the Right Thing. They have other movies also that people might throw out there of Spike Lee's. Throw it in the comments. Let me know what's your favorite Spike Lee movie. Let me know if you're familiar with Spike Lee. Let me know if you're familiar with Denzel Washington. Some of you gentlemen may be much younger and you're not that well versed in Spike Lee movies, but that's okay. These movies, these films are cemented within time, so you get an opportunity if you have a Fire Stick. I don't know what other formats you would use to find Spike Lee movies. I guess they'll be on Netflix or other platforms. I'm not that familiar with what platforms you could use to find Spike Lee movies, but do your due diligence and trust me, you're going to see some great films done by Spike Lee. But this is talking about Batman and Robin, which I hope you guys appreciate my thumbnail because it came to me shortly just before actually hitting the record button. I said, you know what? They're a duo, so let me make Denzel Batman and Spike Lee Robin, and I'm loving the thumbnail. So I hope you love the thumbnail just as much as I love the thumbnail, but even more so, I hope you love the channel and I hope you love this video. So what we're here to talk about is Spike Lee's new movie that's coming out called Highest to the Lowest. This movie, Denzel plays a record executive, and if you haven't already, watch the first trailer for this, and I believe that as of this recording, they released another trailer, which is excellent. So we have Denzel Washington, who plays a record exec of some sort, whose son, and this was disclosed in the latest trailer, which I'm not going to play for copyright reasons, but his son was kidnapped by, based on the second trailer, and yes, this is somewhat of a spoiler, but not a spoiler because it's a trailer. It's out there for everybody. His son was kidnapped by a character played by A$AP Rocky. Shout out to A$AP Rocky, Harlem. Those of you that are from Harlem, shout out to Harlem. I think I haven't even seen the movie yet, obviously, as no one has seen it, and I don't have any special tickets to see an advanced screening, but I have a feeling A$AP Rocky's gonna nail this. It seems as though he also made music for this movie, which is great. I like A$AP Rocky, so shout out to A$AP Rocky, shout out to Harlem, and shout out to Denzel and Spike Lee. I'm all for it, man. I'm like a kid in a candy store. When I tell you I'm a Denzel fan, man, I'm a fan since Crimson Tide. Those of you that know Denzel Washington, please do yourself a favor and watch Crimson Tide. I'm extremely passionate when it comes to talking about certain individuals because they're like mind-blowing what they've done in their career, whether it be music, whether it be film. For music, Stevie Wonder is my guy. That's my guy. Stevie Wonder, when it comes in terms of music and what he's done, is my guy. But just the same way, when it comes to film, Denzel Washington's my guy. I have other guys also that I really appreciate. Who else do I like in film? Obviously Robert De Niro, and I'm forgetting a name, and it's at the tip of my tongue with this. Hold on one second. I gotta make sure I say his name. And I know this is about Denzel and Spike Lee, but hold on one second. I don't know how I'm forgetting his name. I gotta think of a movie he's in. But yeah, so do your due diligence. Find out about Denzel Washington movies. You know, Training Day. Obviously, he got a uh, an Oscar for his performance in Training Day, but he's done so many great movies. But what we're here to talk about, and I can't think of the name right now, but it'll probably come to me as I continue doing this episode. So let me just skip that for now. Right now, I have queued up beside me films or projects that Denzel Washington and Spike Lee were involved in. I'm not familiar with Champs in 2014, but when I put all Denzel and Spike Lee movies, as you can see, I have that in my search engine. Champs came up. I'm not familiar with that. That may be something I need to look into. Sydney in 2022, I'm not familiar with that either. Obviously, that's based on Sidney Poitier, who is another favorite of mine, just for how he kicked down doors as an African American male actor. He's pretty much the blueprint for Denzel to even be who he is today. So, salute to Sidney Poitier. Rest in peace, Sidney Poitier. I got to look into this thing now. It may be some type of documentary on Sidney, so I need to look into that. I guess Spike Lee put that together, I can only assume. Then we have A Century of Cinema in 1994. I'm not familiar with that. I am, though, familiar with Mo Better Blues from 1990. I had that on DVD. I used to have all Denzel Washington movies on DVD. Mo Better Blues is definitely one of them. I pretty much had everything. Malcolm X, if you have not seen Malcolm X, that came out in 1992. Spike Lee is also in that movie. One thing I must say also, the dynamic duo of Denzel being Batman, Spike Lee being Robin, they also are both within the movie. Obviously, Denzel Washington's in the movie, but Spike Lee, even though he's a director, he cast himself within the movie. So you'll see him in Mo Better Blues, which is an excellent, excellent film about a blues player. And then you have, again, the duo, the Batman and Robin duo of Denzel playing Malcolm X and Spike Lee within the Malcolm X movie. Phenomenal movie. And I'm not sure if that was the last film they did together. No, it couldn't be, because this is actually not correct, because they also did a movie together where Denzel was a cop and it took place in Brooklyn. It was like a bank heist movie. So I don't know why this is not accurate. If you guys know the movie I'm talking about, please let me know in the comments. It slips my mind. As a matter of fact, let me just put Denzel Washington movies. Let's just simplify it. Denzel movies. Because this list over here is not correct with movies that are all Denzel movies. This wasn't correct with Denzel and Spike Lee films. Okay. Hold on a second. What's the name of that film? First of all, He Got Game. How did they not put that up there? That's a Denzel and Spike Lee movie, if I'm not mistaken. He Got Game. But Spike Lee's not in that film. If I'm wrong on that, let me know in the comments. I believe that's a Spike Lee movie. He Got Game. Alright? But there's the other one, the bank robbery movie. Let me see where that one is. Inside Man. That was a Spike Lee film. I know that for certain. Inside Man, what you see right here, that's a Spike Lee film. Okay? So, they've been doing their thing. And I want to say that was the last movie with Spike Lee and Denzel. All right. If I'm wrong, please let me know in the comments. I could be wrong. I've been wrong before, so this wouldn't be the first. But they're a dynamic duo, and I'm all for it. Are you excited about this film? Have you seen the trailer? I'm not going to click on the trailer because I don't want to copyright strike, and I don't want to be forced to remove this portion of the video. But this comes out. It says only in theaters August 15th, as you can see to the side, and streaming on September 5th. All right. I am definitely not waiting to September 5th. I'm such a big fan. I'm telling you, I'm like a kid in a candy store when it comes to Denzel movies. Even more so when it's Denzel and Spike Lee, because I know how he brings it. And if you see this trailer, if you see both trailers, the one that was recently released, trust me, I'm pretty sure you're just as excited, because I know it's going to be Spike Lee and Denzel do an excellent job of taking you through like anticipation and just the adrenaline throughout the film. And this looks like this is going to be adrenaline film. And again, shout out to ASAP Rocky, because I have a feeling he's going to really nail this movie. Remember, you heard it here first on Honorable Men Discord. I have a feeling ASAP Rocky is going to nail his role within this movie. I'm sure the music is going to be excellent also. And highest to the lowest, you know, I'm here for it. I don't know what else to say about the fact that I'm here for it, and I just can't wait to see the movie. And for some reason, the other actor that I want to say, I can't think of his name right now, and it's crazy. It's crazy. Let me see. Yeah, I can't let this go. I'm gonna have to look this up because this will forever eat at me. How did I forget his name? The first one that popped up. Leonardo DiCaprio, phenomenal actor. He's the same way I feel about Denzel. Leonardo's right there. Salute to Leonardo DiCaprio. But you know, this is not about him, but phenomenal actor. Phenomenal actor, Leonardo DiCaprio. This episode is for the movie lovers. So if you love movies, you know, let me know what's your favorite film. It doesn't even have to be a Denzel film. This is about good vibes today. Again, happy Thursday. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. And yeah, what's your thoughts on are you just as excited as I am to see this film? And what is your favorite Denzel film? What is your favorite Spike Lee film? Let's talk about it. They're Batman and Robin. I'm here for it. I'm super excited. I am watching this the first day it comes out. For sure. You know, and Denzel's up in age and he looks great right here. Got the shape up going. Got to say, Denzel, you know, he's doing his thing, man. I saw him in A Raisin in the Sun on Broadway, and I got a chance to wait after the Broadway show. It was excellent, you know. And Denzel will tell you in several interviews that he was born on Broadway. He's such a true actor that he doesn't overlook Broadway's contribution to where he's at now. And I'm pretty sure he would tell you, if you're an aspiring actor, you know, you should try to be on stage in Broadway. If not Broadway, just be on stage. There's something about acting in front of a live audience that's completely different than just being in front of a camera with the crew from the studio recording you, as opposed to live, where you have the pressure of the audience reacts live in real time. You know, he's that much of a what's the word misses me right now, but he really respects his craft. He's a real master of his craft, and I'm ready to see this masterpiece, highest to the lowest. Shout out to Spike Lee again for all the work that he's done in black film, and the messages that he's put out within those films. You know, I'm all for it. Super excited. What's your thoughts on this? Let me know in the comments. As always, I appreciate all of you for tuning in. Tell a friend to tell a friend. I drop episodes daily at 5 p.m. Eastern Time, and I'll see you on the next episode. Stay honorable.